Good morning, guys. Today is August 16th and we're getting up right now. I mean, I got up around like 6 a.m. but we're really actually, gathering ourselves together and leaving this place around 10 a.m. The dumpster was supposed to come around 6, but they're not coming until like 9:30-ish. They're kind of late right now, so it's 9:50, almost 10. And the guy who's supposed to come and service the skid steer is also late. He's supposed to be here around like 6 or 7 a.m., but he's gonna come at 10 a.m. So everything is kind of running a little late on schedule, and it's fine. My husband is outside working on the backyard, trying to cut out all the trees that we don't need. He was doing this last night and he was like, oh my god, I never realized that we have a jungle in our front and backyard. And I was like, are you serious? You haven't seen this like the whole time? And it's really frustrating because it's like an invitation for a bunch of bugs, and especially during the heat, like bugs are coming to like live underneath the shades, and I've been bitten like everywhere. Like it's just so painful, but I keep scratching. I think I got bit by ants, mosquitoes, and everything's starting to pus up, and I'm kind of like scared if like I'm going to get infected by a mosquito and it'll affect my baby. So today I'm going to just like do work, very light work, not near any insects, just basically throw out trash that I don't need, furniture that I don't want. I've been trying to call all my friends and be like, hey, you want my furniture? You want this? You want that? Just come and pick it up. And everyone's house is like pretty much stuff. They want it, but they don't know where to put it, so it's better to not take it when you don't need it. So I'm just gonna like leave it outside and put a sign free or throw it away by the end of the day, basically. My sister's up right now. We're gonna head out to get some coffee and some snackaroos for the early morn breakfast tummy for Pooper Scooper and his dad. His dad is pretty snacky, and I feel like his dad is starting to like, eat a lot more. I don't know if it's like, what do you call that, Homa? Pregnancy. Like it affects the husband as well. Like the husband starts to eat more. Pregnancy sympathy.
Oh.
Sympathy, pregnancy syndrome or something like that. So he's always like, can you go get me breakfast? And I was like, but we really don't eat breakfast, honey. We eat much later. And he's like, okay. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll go get you breakfast. So we'll do that. Anyways, this whole project is turning out to be a little bit more expensive than we had intended it to be. Originally, I just wanted to get rid of everything in the front yard and the back, whatever we don't need, clear things out, because if you don't maintain the lawn, the city's gonna come and fine you, give you a ticket, and the neighbors are gonna complain, and it's just a hot mess out there. And especially when no one's here to water the plants and maintain it, so it's just gonna be a huge hassle in the long run. So what I'm gonna do is just do clean up everything, rip out all the trees, pour in some concrete, maybe put in some turf for now, or breaking everything down. And I originally wanted to hire some people to do it, and my husband was like, no, I want to do it. I want to do this project. I want to know how to do it. I want to figure out on my own, do it yourself kind of deal. So he starts to like buy all these things, and it turns out to be more expensive than the actual, having someone else do it. And it's kind of like wasting his time because he has so much work, so many contracts to figure out, but he just has been so busy slamming things on the ground, getting rid of rocks and cutting down trees. So I'm kind of like, I think we should consider hiring someone for the turf and the concrete later, but I don't think you should do it. I mean, he always wants to do it because he wants to learn and see how everything is done. So I think to value your time and balance it with other things, you have to kind of let other people do things. I know I used to do that when I was in like Asia, and like in my earlier days I would do the I still kind of do it, but it's because it's quick for me. It's not like, anyways, basically, I used to do like my own music, my own makeup, my own hair, my own costume, my own shootings, my own recordings, everything I do on my own. So it's kind of like very stressful in a way, and sometimes you might miss some things. Like my last music video, Foreplay, I forgot to put a unicorn crown on my head because I was so like, you know, distracted by all the things that I was doing on my own, because I felt like, okay, if I don't do it, then no one else can do it right. You know what I mean? Kind of deal. But it's kind of, my husband's kind of like the same breed as me. So it's very difficult for us to let go of that. But I feel like, you know, art is different than demolition, right, Huma? I feel like demolition is kind of like a lot of work and effort, and there's not really much creativity going into it unless you're designing it or you're like trying to, you know, make it look all pretty. But if it's just demolition, then it's like, you know, there's really not much you can do, right?
Well, it's a lot of thinking, like where's the water pipe?
I mean, he's just going, he's hauling ass in there, and basically he doesn't even, he cuts all the pipes, he cuts all the wires, he cuts all the water lines. Like he doesn't even like calculate where it's going, so there's no point. But anyway, point I'm trying to say is, if it's creativity, maybe there's a little bit of like, you know, room to do things on your own. But when it's kind of, you know, straight up just pounding things, then dude, and he's tired too. He's like, his arm hurts and he's like, his back hurts. So he's like, oh, can you massage me? And I was like, excuse me, more labor for me? So I'm like, next time we're hiring somebody and doing it that way instead, because we're tired, we're getting old, we can't handle it anymore. And I don't really need to learn how to demo things, you know? So let it go. Anyways, my project turned into his, and now he's kind of like, you know, a bit more than he can chew. So for sure, next time, we're definitely not doing things ourselves. We've been doing everything in this house, like the whole kitchen. We did this island by ourselves, the cabinet treatments, everything we've done on our own. So I think it's like a lot of time and commitment, and even the loft upstairs we've done on our own. So it's very kind of, you know, tiring for a moment. So we gotta just chill out, especially with the baby. I feel like I'm more tired doing labor when I have a baby in there. So anyways, today, just getting rid of stuff that we don't need. Dumpster's coming, so I'm super excited about that, because I feel like I gotta get rid of things that we don't use, basically. And everyone keeps like thinking that, I didn't know, but everyone keeps saying that I'm nesting. At first I was giving away my clothes to my audience, and then I gave away my clothes to my sister, and then I also gave some stuff away here, furniture, a few weeks ago, and now I'm giving out more stuff. Like, I didn't realize there's so many things in this house that we just have been sitting around doing nothing except to collect dust. So I suppose I am nesting. And for those of you who don't know what nesting is, it's basically somebody who during their pregnancy out of nowhere decides to like get rid of a lot of things. So just bored and decides to, hey, you want my things? Take it. So clearing out the area for the arrival of the baby. Let's start nesting, Mom. Look at her. Dead. D-E-D. Dead. Dumpster's finally here. Yay! We gotta get all this stuff and put it into there. And all those stuff that we took down. And all this junk in here as well. Minnie's not playing around. Everything must go. Then we have Starbucks for breakfast. Some protein boxes to get our energy. Noms. The truck is here. The dump truck is here. And the skid steer is working. The gas is it was sucked out and replaced with the gasoline instead of the diesel. Okay, so I don't know if that makes sense. My mind's just everywhere, but basically everything is on track. Right now we're heading to Home Depot to get like a spray bottle because
That's not the reason why we're going. We're getting paint.
We're getting paint too, but I wanted to get my husband a shade area because it's really hot out there and we're kind of running late on schedule. So he's kind of working in the sun, and he was like, no, don't get a spray bottle. If anything, a hat is better, but a hat would be annoying. So we figured, let's go get a spray bottle and hose him down whenever it's too hot, like with ice water. So one of those insect spray thingies, yeah, and spray him down. We're gonna be the water ladies and dumping stuff from the house, inside the house and outside as well. The main purpose was really the paint, but since we're there, we might as well just be extra. Once again, back in Home Depot. We are going to be here for like a couple days, a couple times a day actually. Here's our paint color from the wall where my brother took down. Now I have to replace it because he was a mess, hot mess. Let's go. Here it is. We got the spackle that we need to fill in the walls, and this one to clean the restroom.
Look at this guy.
Stop mold stains. Okay. Let's go. And we found the spray bottles right here to spray down my husband. The bug. Lego. We're back home now, and I got this to, filled up to get going and ready to rock and roll. Let's go spray down my husband. Gotta put this on the right feature. I think he likes the cone, ice cream cone, Let's go.
So what happened?
I put this in the freezer and now it's frozen, so I gotta unfreeze it because it's not spraying. So my bad. Okay, this is the progress on the house. Still lots of work to do. Gotta pick up all this junk. Brian has been working all day. He did not eat at all. Right now it's about like 6 p.m. and we're trying to get this palm tree going. Can I do it? I want to do it. What? I do it. No? He's so rude. Do you have to go that slow?
That's the fastest it goes.
Oh, that's the fastest it goes? I see. And then my sister over here putting up a sign for to give stuff for free.
Maybe if we can find a fishing line.
Huh?
Maybe if we can find a fishing line around. This sad thing.
I know. Humang and I have been working all day and my feet hurts like hell. And she actually did a lot of more of the labor, harder, heavy work because everyone's like kind of scared that I'm about to pop, but I haven't popped yet. He's still sitting there chilling. But like I said, exercising, being on your feet does not mean that baby's gonna pop. It's actually a myth. But my feet is killing me. I just want to say that, like, seriously, over and over again. But at least I'm getting my exercise in and building stamina to survive the labor. Right now, me and Humang are gonna go meet up my sister AT and grab some grub real quick. Brian's still working. He has not eaten all day. I feel really bad, but maybe he needs to like cool it for a moment until later tonight. Get his diet on check.
We'll give him a beer.
Yeah, we'll give him a beer. A treat. Alright, Lego! Here we are at Ichikawa, Hamang's first time. So, let's see where my other sister's at. Is she waiting inside or in her car or at the bar? There they are! We're early. Enjoy summer. We're all sharing a spicy pork bone right here. We got 2 large beef and udon, veggies, sauces, do-it-yourself style over there. My sister's doing it right now. And spicy tuna with crunchy rice that I can't have. Boo! Bon appetit. Okay, so we're back home now, and I left this out before we went to eat, and I think people came by and took some stuff. It's for you guys. Yay! We're back home now. My feet hurt. But we're gonna end off the night with some booze. I guess watch them.
Your feet coffee juice?
No, it's okay. I'm full.
Cheers with us.
Cooper needs a cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Good night. 1 hour later. Everything's almost gone. I don't think they thought this was free, but it is. And we're bringing out more stuff. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, good night for reals now. Oh my God. I literally put some stuff, hold on. I put some stuff outside on the table and she went shopping. This girl, she went shopping and took it back.
You're only doing embarrassing things. What'd she take back? Unicorn crew at your service. What'd she take back?
She
I didn't take back anything, but there was a cocktail shaker out there. Okay, nobody asked me if I wanted it or not. You want some? This is my stash. Okay.
Oh my God.
Cabinet.
Tense.
Wait. There's a chopper in there. I'm just kidding. I'll go shopping
You want
later.
the pumpkin glass?
She's getting crazy.
Can we go look at that one?
Oh, let it go. Okay. Seriously. Good night.
Is it?
It's like 12 a.m.
And we're only on our second shot.
Oh my God. Okay. Everything must go. Okay? Double check before we take it out there, before you go back out there and try to get it back. Okay. All right. Seriously. Good night. For reals now.